cup.
Rachel's article, what hit me is what we really miss is Jerry the person, but we also miss Jerry the ideal of what a lawyer is. And in Collier County, this bar association meant so much to him. His last event that he attended prior to passing was Judge Hayes' retirement. He had had a seizure the week before, and Kathy, his wife, did not want him to go. And Jerry had told me, I want to go. So I had to promise to Kathy that we would get Jerry here in one piece and we would get him home in one piece. He was too proud to hold my arm that night, but he held my daughter's arm the entire night as his date, so he could be on balance and stay and see everyone. The hugs he gave to all of us that night, he knew his time was here. But he also knew how much he loved this bar association, these people. I'm telling you, I'm in another bar association now, another group, that's wonderful people. But there is nobody like the Collier County Bar Association. So I thank you for your recognition of Jerry tonight.
What means the most to me is that for those to whom much is given, much is expected. And it informs really everything that I try to do. Nothing was given to Jerry. He started with virtually nothing. He worked his tail off and created something incredible, and then spent every moment being generous with what he had created. He was incredibly generous with Don Day, with Shannon, with me, and with everybody in the community. If you so much as asked, you would have his undivided attention, and you would be the most important person in the world until you all finished talking about whatever was important to you. And so, as Shannon mentioned, I think that Jerry really is a paradigm. He set the bar very, very high for us, not because he was a great lawyer with big, high-profile wins, which he was, but because of that generosity. Because when he stepped out of the courtroom, he was a humble heart.
I don't know, when I was president, just write about whatever's on your mind. And Jerry was on my mind, and Rebecca was on my mind, and I wrote about him, and I didn't think that it was going to line up to this, and I appreciate that it did, and your words about him. So, with that said, I would like to, at this time, welcome retired Judge Hugh Hayes up here, who knows he has 5 minutes.
When he would say, my sister, member of the bar, my brother, member of the bar. That was something that we just didn't do in Naples, Florida. And we still don't. I get it. But the thing is, Ted and I talked about it, and we said, this guy, and I was the judge when he died. I did his.
Courthouses serve a very important symbol in our country. These are the places that people go to have their disputes settled, where in other less fortunate areas of the world that happens out on the street. And I think as a result, that's one of the many reasons why, in a lot of ways, we're the envy of those other countries. That's basically the facts of where we are with this court. Before we swear in these new lawyers, I think I'd like to leave you with a couple of feelings that I have about the court. And I think the first one just gets to how genuinely proud I am to get out of bed every morning and be a part of this, to be a part of a group of close to 80 people who are all working extremely hard, who all care very deeply about their jobs.